Hey people, I was talking about the origin of the word medicine in the last video. And this isn't a job for the woman, this is a man's job here. And it's come from the same origin as dissing, and that's what she's doing, she's dissing. It's the same place the word discipline comes from. And that's how they're getting this destroyed out of the medicine. And so medicine, if I'm bringing you your medicine, you probably need a good fucking. I'm always going to try that before I drive you to the hospital. I'm going to try what I could do first. And that's where the word medicine comes from. And you plain see it here. And I don't know why they try to cover it. They talk about sickness and disease, prolonged sickness. And it's definitely talking about the doctor on a house call here. And so all these plagues and stuff, this is all code word, because some of this medicine, it was the words of the law, this that are written into the book. Some of this is written in the book that you might fear. And some of these sicknesses and plagues are not written in the book. So in that last video, it was plainly talking about Ashu, medicinal doctor, and I'll leave the link up here. But there's also a Shipu, and he was an astrologer, a psychologist. And it's easy to see, this is medical writing. A GM is a come call. The foot from, the camel, the gamel, and come call. And that's what you were fearing, and of Egypt, of which you were afraid of, and they shall cling to you. That's because you would back. You had to get on the back of that camel. You and your nurse is out making house calls, and moreover, he will bring back on you all disease. And is evic, the double B is, the second one reads I, I-V-I-K. And is evic, and is get out at call. And then backwards and forwards, E-U-D-M, hood'em, who would them, who'd 'em do 'em a crime as regurt. Regurt. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't know camel throwing up on me. As regurt 'em upon 'em. Would back, and they shall cling to you and get on that camel's back. Would back. And come call. And then, this is chilly. And when it's with the tack, it's ill chilly. And I made a house call. Come call to somebody who is ill. They're sick with the chills. Ill chilly. And silice, backwards, E-C. And C-L-E-C. And silice make, and try to sell them something. And silice make as her, and the L followed by the A reads N. And the silice make as her a knocked, N-A-C-T, the knocked of, the night of, in a spirit where, the night of in spirit where is a dialum you holy. It's a dialum you holy. The O-L-I, that's the feminine. The A-L-I is the masculine. And the dialum holy, a god. Holy cod is metis. I went to see a 95-year-old friend of mine in the home one time, and she had a 105-year-old roommate staying with her, and I went on in the morning. They was moaning and calling for God. And she gave me some instructions what I could do for her to help her out. And she said, Miss Bear over there, you can't do that. Can't nobody help her but God. And is a dialum, you holy God is metis. The holy God is the medicine, is metis. And you should be left, is when sortum. S-A-R-T, a sort. And when sort 'em in mighty, and when sort out the strong moth little, little strong, that assure the height from, the height them, the height 'em see us by. This is where your word kook come from. Astrologer. It's the K-U-K here. But when it's double K, that's where they're getting this as the kook. But it's actually read as a C-I, to see us. And the U-K, it's us, as in things only comes out at night. Stars and owls and us. And see us by is in. To rub, akin. And so this is a K-I-N. And if you read it with the mark, all it does is change this I-A to a U. And then it's a K-U-N, a cone. And to rub a con, asm at, in fool you alike. In fool you alike. And that's astrology and psychology. And it works. It's a fact. If you believe it, it works. This is your God. Everybody has your God. That's the one God, is your God. And they connect this God with where and when you were born. The name at, in fool, in the moon, you alike. And to put that in better context, to grab one more line ahead of that. And if know you at and backwards, that sets a mystic. M-C-T-T-K, mystic, and backwards. And C-T-C, and sets mystic. And if know you at sets mystic, what cuts rock. That's the plague. If you've been out there cutting stone, building pyramids, and what are dead, and dead cuts rock. Make what a good to what. The good to what. A godel, that's the screw. To screw what. When nut. Something's missing there. That's all they're reading is this one letter here, this vav. And when nut. To make what good or what when nut. And chillum royum. And chillum royally, royum, when in and is evic at the call, hoodum do a crime as a rigard, from ponum would buck come call ill chilly, and silice make as her knocked of, the night of, in spirit where is a dialum, you alike. And they cause her sis, ye holy come, lay thee thatsome, will her butt at come. Kinesis, like a telekinesis to make something move, kinesis to move, and will her butt at come kinesis. Ye holy come, leave it at come, and less mid at come, when shittum from all, shittum, that's the incense, the shittum, and when shittum y'all had me, a sure 8 in some rest. So that's the first time I seen this line. It's the first time I read it. I don't know what it means, but I was just looking for more places where the metis would be in there, to beat it in the mortar, and that's, a dissa. That's beating it in the mortar, and dissa in metis. So in ancient times, that was called getting you your medicine. I got your medicine, girl. I'm going to do you more like this, though. So now you see why a woman could never be a medicine man. So medicine doesn't come from a Latin base, meter, and icus. It's more of magic. It comes from an ancient Hebrew word that meant from edissa, from the act of working it. Medicine, from working it. And now I got an appointment tomorrow, and I'm going to cut this off here. Good day.